Hello everybody, welcome to your aerial fit video. It had some requests for this, so I can't wait to show you what I do to stay fit with my aerial hammock. This is such a versatile tool. You can literally use it just to relax or get a really intense workout in, or just to get a good stretch. So I'm super excited to show you how to get strong, toned, and fit with it. Make sure you're in comfy clothes and you're hydrated, you have some water, and also make sure you've warmed up. So really important for the neck, your shoulders, your wrists, and all of the joints that everything's nice and warm already. I will not be going through that today. So if you're ready now, let's get started. So we're gonna start off just with a really basic, gentle warm up. From here, you're standing behind the hammock. You're going to wrap around and then bring your hands into this kind of wrap, so not a full twist. I'll show you that again. You're behind the hammock, sweep around and grab. From here, the hands are a little wider than your shoulders. If your shoulders are sensitive, I would take them a little bit wider. Brace the core. Right away, engaging the legs, and then slowly reaching the fabric up and back behind you. Maybe taking a gentle bend back. Good, and then front. And then maybe finding a stretch here. Being mindful with your shoulders and your lower back that you're not dumping too much like that. Draw it back, circle the fabric over your head, and forward. We'll do this one more time, both ways. Good job. From here, you're pulling the hands down together into your prayer key. Take a couple steps back and bend the elbows, fold forward. Bend the knees. And then you're going to straighten your left leg. And then pull the fabric over to your left. Let the head hang. And back to center. Bend your left knee. Bring your hands to the right. And let the head hang. And pushing back up all the way into center. Step underneath of your yoga mat. Your hammock. There's so much equipment here, I know, only 2 pieces, and I'm probably gonna mix them up, just so you know. Good job. From here, bringing the fabric up and behind you. And we're slipping it right under the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. So about here, make sure you're not sinking with the shoulders up to your ears. Okay, we're gonna start right away with some glute activity, all right? Left foot is down, we're pulling the right knee up, and then we're squeezing the left glute and setting the hips down again. We'll go for 10, 9, 8, squeeze that left glute at the top, 7, 6, 5, tuck the chin in, keeping the core nice and engaged. 4, as soon as your head looks back, your core is going to disengage. Fun fact. Last 2, pulling that lower belly in, and 1, hold here, straighten the right leg and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly lower down. Good job. Cross that left ankle over your right thigh and open up the hip, take a stretch. You can draw that ankle up a little higher if you like. Hands behind the head, lean back, just a short stretch, and off to the other side. Sometimes I like to reposition that hammock just under the shoulders a little more deeply. This time that left knee is staying up. Now it's not this motion, okay? Because then we're not working the glute. So we're lowering the hips down, squeeze up. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, exhale on the way up for 6. I can really feel this working into my glute max. 4, 3. Push down through your heel. Last 2. And 1. Hold. Squeeze. Pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Slowly lower. Using control, then switching that working ankle over top of the other thigh. And unwind. From here, go ahead and walk yourself back. Reach up, straighten the legs, push the hips up. Okay? From here, we're going for 10, 9. Seems like a small movement, but you're really squeezing here, okay? Last 6. I just walked my feet forward for more of a burn, more intensity. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach your arms up. See how my body's in a nice straight plank. I'm bending the elbows, pulling up, and then stepping the feet back. Good, go ahead and bring your hammock forward. So that was the first glute exercise. We're gonna come into a few more exercises, and then you're going to repeat this round 2 more times, or as much as you desire. Taking short breaks in between. So even me talking here, almost too long of break. I might be stalling. From here, arms are wrapping around, just like when we were stretching at the beginning. Now you're gonna take the feet forward a little bit. You're keeping your hands shoulder width distance. Just for the video, I'm gonna step back, but I'd like you to take a step forward of your plumb line. Okay, so we're doing tricep extensions, okay? So we're pressing here and then lowering down. I can already feel the triceps. So me being under my plumb line, the anchor point, is actually more intensity. So if you want to follow me back here, you can. Or if you want it to be a little more easy, bring yourself to the top of your mat. Last 2 here, really feeling that squeeze at the top. And 1. Stepping the feet under again. Take your hands really, really wide. And now we're coming to pull throughs. These ones are a little more trickier. So I'd like you to go really slow and focus on your lats. At the top of the movement, I'm going to ask you to squeeze your back. So I'd like you to act as if you have a toothpick in your armpits that you're trying to squish. So you're here and you're squeezing. Okay, so we're not here at that end pose, we're squeezing in. Even the bum, everything's nice and tight. If it's not, we're gonna get it tight. Good, bringing yourself forward, your hands are a little wider than your shoulders here. Here's our inhale. Squeeze the back and slowly lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tricep press and squeeze the back. Here. Slowly lowering down for 5, 4, as the elbows draw out. 2, 1. Press and pull in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press and squeeze. Remember, you're pulling those elbows back at the top of the movement and your shoulder blades down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tricep press and squeeze. Now at the top of the squeeze, you're also pushing that chest through. One more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you are doing this right, you should feel your back burn already. Tucking in that tailbone here, squeeze in. Good. We're gonna take this right to the back of the mat now. Coming in for some inverted rows. The hands are staying in this wrap style. I'm gonna double wrap today because my grip isn't as strong at this moment. From here, you're stepping your feet forward, leaning back. It's okay to have a bit of your arch in the upper back, but make sure you're not bending all the way back. Slowly lowering down for 3, 2, 1. Pull. 3, 2, 1, pull, 3, 2, 1. Same idea with your back, squeezing those elbows back. Last 3, 2, 1, and pull. If that double wrap feels too tight on your wrist, you can stay in your single wrap here. So that was 5 inverted rows. Next, we're taking it into a plank position. So we'll start with our hands on the floor. You can look back and step 1 foot in, planting your hands firmly under the shoulders. Lift off, and then slide the other foot in. From here, you're bringing knees to right elbow and the left elbow. For 10 on each side. 10, 9, 9, and 8. 8. Keeping your core tight. 7, 7. You are going to feel this in your quads. Last 5, 5, 4, 3, 'Exhale as the knees come in. Last one, you've got this. Taking the knees to the floor, leaning back, sweeping the arms forward, grabbing your fabric, opening the heart. Just take a gentle sway side to side. Good, we're gonna stay here for our next workout. Please take a seat and slide the feet forward. From here, you're going to reach your hands forward, wrap around from the inside. And then we're pressing the hips up to the sky and pulling with the elbows and lower everything down. Hips, elbows, down. Hips, elbows, and lower down. Let's go for 4 more, 6 in total. 5, 4, 3, 2. Get tall and breathing here, and 1. Good. Go ahead and come to your hands and your knees. We're going to turn the fingertips in, stretching out the wrists. Good job. And standing all the way back up. Okay guys, so let's work into some legs. Starting at the front of your yoga mat, you're going to hang on to the right pole with your right hand, and then hinge forward and take your right foot inside. Do you see how I have my hand on my other thigh? That's going to help my balance, okay? So from here, we're coming into split squats. I'm shifting my weight forward the whole entire time so I can target more glutes. This will also be less stressful on your knees. So hinging forward, 45-degree angle. Your hands will stay on your front thigh. I want you to hold this position here just to feel that left glute burning. Good, let's start. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. You're keeping your torso forward the whole time. And squeeze. Last 8. And driving the heel down. And 7. 6. Really important not to hyperextend the hips at the top like this. You're gonna lose the tension in the glute. Let's go for 5. Drawing that right knee back and push. See, I'm not extending all the way here. Last 4. Last 3. 2. Bring my hands on my glutes to feel them. Fire up, and last 1. Now, You shouldn't be adding any pressure to this back leg, okay? You shouldn't be leaning back in it. It's just there for balance, so it's nice and loose, as you can see the whole time. And you're kind of just flexing the toes a little. So this foot is not pushing down. You're gonna feel tension in the knee. You're just lifting the toes to keep your foot hooked. Woo! Go ahead and stand behind your hammock. We'll take the working leg in, which is the left leg, and take a stretch. There's those glutes waking up. Good job. So we'll step forward, do the other side. So this time, your right leg is to the floor. Left foot's inside. Keep your chest forward, your torso at a 45-degree angle. Your hands are sliding down the right thigh for 3 seconds on the eccentric movement, the way down. Exhale, squeeze. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. Good job, last 2. And 1. Good, all the way back up. You're going to grab the poles in front of you, bringing the outer edge of your right foot inside and turning out the knee for a gentle stretch. How close you have it towards the thighs, up to you, but I feel most of the stretch if the knee is at about 90-degree angle here. Good job, and release. Our next one is super fun. We're gonna do supported pistol squats. Now, even if you feel like you would like to do a full pistol squat, I would like you to try to keep it at the same angle and pace as I do, because you're going to feel more tension. And the point is to hold on to that tension. The point is to feel the burn the whole time and not compensate anywhere else. So listening closely, follow as you go. The arms are sweeping around again, sliding down, and we're stepping back. From here, I'm placing, let's do the right leg first. So placing the left toes forward, okay? So here, you want just a little bit of pressure because most of the weight is going to be sinking down into that right leg. So I'm pushing my bum back, straightening my arms, and then I glide those left toes in as I push the hips forward, like this. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to come forward for you, and up. 4, 3, 2, hold, and squeeze. Not a full extension, remember, or else you're not going to feel that tightness in the glute. Let's go for 3 more. Last 2. You see how this toe is just kind of following out? And 1. And dragging back in. Good job. So if you feel like you lost tension, it might mean you're sitting back too low. Okay, so you want to move really slowly so you can continue to feel that burn. Let's go to the other side. I'm switching my hammock, but you don't have to. You can just stay on one side. I'm just showing you for the angles I have here. Right foot's coming forward. And sitting back, 3, 2, 1, like you're sitting into a chair, and squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1, and press. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, hold, and press. Good job. Awesome. From here, Take a moment to circle out your wrists. Good job. Let's come into some pull-up and tucks. So taking your arms behind your fabric like you're putting on a backpack. Awesome. We're going to take the arms around once more. So you're starting with the hands, the height of the shoulders, wrapping forward. You're going through and then around to the top again. So you actually have one bangle wrapped around your wrist, one whole wrap of the wrist. So from here, I'm going to pull up and tuck my knees in and then slowly lower down. So it's looking something like this. And lower. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. So that last one I kind of jumped up. If you feel like you need some more support, you can jump up too. So it's a little bit of momentum, and then you lower on the way down. Okay guys, so this concludes the workout. You can copy that same sequence 2 to 3 to 5 more times for an amazing burn.